Hey guys, welcome back to the Fairway Mid-Atlantic YouTube channel. Today we're going over productivity tips to help you in this work from home situation. Let's go! So it's been 10 months since this whole work from home situation started. We've all moved from our offices back to our homes, making makeshift workstations at kitchen tables, juggling homeschooling our siblings or younger kids. Whatever your situation is, it's tough. But we're also starting to transition back into work. So juggling between working from home and working at an office space can get really unorganized very quickly. Well, working from home doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. So we're gonna go over some productivity and work from home tips to help you navigate this year like a boss. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button down below and tell us whether you enjoy working from home or can't wait to get back into the office. We really want to know how you're feeling about this whole situation. Now, let's get to the video. So here's something to make you think. Although only 26.7% of us will be working from home in 2021, 36.2 million Americans will be working remotely by 2025. So the working from home situation, it's not going anywhere. This is a staggering 87% increase of remote workers before the pandemic started. When you think about it, the possibility from working from home or in some sort of hybrid situation, it's not far out of the imagination. So maybe working from home has been great for you. Increased flexibility, lessen professional anxiety, and the opportunity to set more boundaries can be liberating. But maybe it's also been very difficult for you. Maybe you're working from home with your entire family who's also having to do school from home or doing their other jobs from home, and you don't have a dedicated space to do your work. There's no community, there's less FaceTime with people, and a whole lot more hours on Zoom, which I think we all can agree can get very exhausting. Maybe you miss the community of a workplace, or just getting dressed up and going to the office. Maybe you really miss the routine of having to go into an office every day. Whatever your situation may be, it's important to find systems that help you perform at your best, whether you're at home or in an office. So our first tip, batch your work. When the to-do lists start piling up and your inbox is full, it's easy to start scrambling to try and get as much done as possible. But that can actually lead to a lot of burnout and anxiety and stress. So a better way to approach these situations is to batch your work. Instead of doing every single request that comes into your inbox as soon as it does, block off time in your calendar to tackle tasks that you find that take up the most amount of time in your day. So for example, if you tend to get stuck in your inbox, set aside an hour in the morning to go through your entire inbox, respond to emails, and then at the end of that hour, you're done with emails for the day. Maybe you need an hour at the beginning and an hour at the end of the day, but spending 5 minutes every time an email comes in to read, respond, and go back and forth can really consume your ability to get other things done. So the same thing goes with things that you find that you do on a regular basis. So for example, I work in our marketing department, and I find that creating content on the fly can get very overwhelming very quickly and also really unorganized. So I've started batching my content creation into 4-hour blocks during the beginning of every week so that I can sit down and really go through all of the content that needs to be done before the week is over or before the next week comes up. By doing that, I'm able to get all of that work done and focus my efforts on other things. So you can do this with other things as well, such as content creation, calls, appointments, so on and so forth. Schedule all your calls for one block in the day. Schedule appointments for a day. Tip number 2, set boundaries. Working from home can really blur the lines between what is work and what is not. So possibly you're working out of your room or in the kitchen and you're constantly being interrupted by your kids, the other people in your home, you're in your bed and you're just too comfy to even work. Without boundaries, it can be hard to establish when your working hours are. So if you're working from home, it's easy to be tempted to get right into your inbox at 7 in the morning and not really stop until like 8. And that's too much time to be working and something that wouldn't be expected of us if we were working out of our offices. Set some boundaries with yourself, the people in your house, your work, and others. Decide on exactly when your working hours are. Go back to your 8 to 5, 9 to 5, 8 to 6, whatever your hours may be, and really set those boundaries. Communicate with your bosses when you will be online and when you will be working. Setting boundaries and communicating them with others can help you avoid conflict later on. Tell your family members who are also working from home that you need the space to really focus on work. Maybe you dedicate an hour at lunch for everybody to eat together and talk, but then you go your separate ways and continue working for the day. Get to know their schedules as well so that everybody can be on the same page about what is expected and what's going on in the house. Communicate to your boss and coworkers things such as when you're working, response times, project turn times, and expectations on last-minute requests. Boundaries will help you split work from home, and that's important. It's important for our mental health, our physical health, our sanity in general. Letting those two blur together can create unnecessary stress, lead to burnout, and lead to conflict with others. You don't want that. It's important to take care of yourself and your needs. Don't feel like you can't set boundaries because everybody needs them and everybody has them. Communicating them will help you and everybody else. Tip number 3, get dressed. Now, you definitely don't need to get dressed to the nines just to sit on Zoom all day, right? But getting up, getting out of bed, and establishing a routine where you change your clothes, whether that's to a new set of pajamas or to a pair of comfy sweats and a nice top, will really help you wake up and set the expectation for your day. However, getting dressed can give you a semblance of your normal work routine. Take it a step further and establish a solid morning and night routine. Morning and night routines can really set the tone for your day. Your routine could simply be getting up to wash your face, grab your coffee, and watch the news for 15 minutes. Or it could be more elaborate, like a 2-hour routine that allows you to go to the gym, get ready, and have some time to sit with your coffee and read. Find things that help you feel energized and ready to tackle the day. The same goes for your night routine. Establishing a routine at night can ensure that you're getting enough sleep and that you're allowing yourself rest. It's important that you allow yourself to relax and unplug before you go to sleep. Staring at a screen all day and staring at a screen as soon as you get off work all night isn't going to help you get up and perform the next day. So having solid routines to start and end your day can really help you. Tip number 4, synchronize your lists and calendars. So recently I found myself traveling between the office on some days and my home on others to work. I would have one list at my home office and one list at my actual office. And then once I was traveling between the two, I would forget one somewhere, the other place, and have something fall off of my radar. So if you're like me and find yourself in a hybrid situation, it can be easy to get unorganized really fast. You write something down you need to remember for the next day, and then once you don't have it with you at the office, you forget about it. You forget papers or nearly miss a call that you plugged into the wrong calendar. Things like that can really throw you off. So skip all of that and set some time to synchronize your calendars and to-do lists. Sites like Trello, Asana, or Monday.com help to keep tasks, appointments, calls all in one place. Invest in external hard drives so that you can transfer your files from home to office easily without forgetting them on one computer. Create one calendar that you can access anywhere that includes your Zoom calls, your meetings, your appointments, and any other things that you need to remember to do. That way, you never miss a Zoom call or a doctor's appointment again. Setting up these organizational systems may take some time to get used to, but ultimately will help you be more productive in the future. So these are just a couple ideas of ways that you can stay productive if working from home or in a hybrid situation. We're definitely in this for the long haul, so taking some time to establish boundaries, systems of organization, and routines will help set you up for success. As we continue through this experience, more technologies and work policies will be put in place, but for now, try out these tips and see how they work for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below and don't forget to subscribe. We'll be posting a new video every Friday from here on out.